All right, guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with your Fanatics weekly auction. This is weekly auction number 203. This is your breakdown of the top 48 highest selling basketball cards. These cards sold last night, always on Sunday night on these Fanatics weekly auctions, December 7th. At the very top, you guys have got to watch till the end of this video. It is only the second ever six-figure Kaboom sale, non-gold, non-green Kaboom. This is a regular Kaboom that sold for over $100,000 last night. So that is going to wet the whistle of all of the ultra-modern collectors. There's been another King Snake appearance. And if you guys watch my videos, you know what that's all about. And then another unlikely suspect jumps into the top three last night with one of the OGs. It's not Jordan, it's not Kobe, it's not Curry, but I'll let you guys think about who it might be. A 1992 Beam Team rookie, hint, hint, that's a pretty good hint, obliterated the all-time record sale for the card. So it's not just the Kabooms, it's not just the King Snake, it's also the 90s stuff that's doing really well in today's market as we lead into the Christmas season. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video and it gets your week off to a great start. As always, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you get notified and when new videos drop. You get one of these Fanatics weekly auction review breakdown videos every single Monday morning. Enjoy the video, guys. If you've got a bunch of unwanted inventory that you've been sitting on for days, weeks, months, years, ship it to Fanatics Marketplace and let them do all the work. Just make sure when you ship it, you use the promotional code CAJUN, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N. All right, guys, let's get cranking. Before we get started, I just want to remind you guys, if you're looking to support the Cajun Cardboard channel, which I implore you to do, there's one easy way to do it. It doesn't cost you any money. Use the promo code CAJUN when you submit your cards to Fanatics. If you're going to list your cards in the weekly auction or in the Big Boy Premier auction on a monthly basis, do me a favor, use the promo code CAJUN, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N, when you submit your cards to sell it on the best marketplace in the business, and that is Fanatics Collect Marketplace. Here we go. Let's get cranking. We got our top 48 starting at the bottom. Got an interesting jumbo. It's a 97 SP Authentics Michael Jordan. These things were serial numbered to 100. This is a PSA 8 copy, and it sold for $8,400. Next to it, we've got, believe it or not, an all-time record on a Michael Jordan cut above BGS 8.5. This card sold for $8,700 last night. Let me see if I can enlarge this a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Hang on, I'm gonna make sure y'all can get a good, nope. Okay, there we go. The 8.5 last night sold for $8,250, as you can see from your handy-dandy Card Ladder chart. And by the way, Card Ladder is an affiliate partner of the Cajun Cardboard channel. All of the data that we're going to look up today and figure out what did well, what did poorly, what should have sold for more, what should have sold for less. We're using Card Ladder for all of that. If you want to use Card Ladder like I do me a favor, and when you subscribe at cardladder.com, use the promo code CAJUN, and you get the whole first month for free. If you don't like it, kill it. That's fine. Go subscribe to cardladder.com right now and use the promo code CAJUN. 89 pop is the pop on this BGS 8.5. Guys, look at that chart. That is a chart right there. Just over the last 2 years alone, this very mid-grade BGS slabbed 8.5 is up 137%, culminating in a sale last night of $8,250, an all-time record. What about the 2004, the second year LeBron James Chrome Gold Refractor? This serial numbered to 99 card sold in a PSA 8 last night for $8,700. There's your card right there. That is way up, way, way, way up. That is more than the last two sales combined, and they were both from this year. So real big reach right here from 46 to 4,000 to 8,700. If you scroll down here, there's an outlier, which I'm just not going to buy it. I'm just not going to buy it. $13,600 sale in the midst of 5,000, 4,000, 4,000, 13,600, 4,000, 4,000. Nope, not buying it. I don't think that got paid. I'm going to assume it did not. and I'm assuming there was some monkey business going on, for lack of a better term. 8,700 last night, though. We'll see. That's a huge jump, too. That is double what the last sale was. And like I said, that's more than the last two PSA 8s combined. Big reach right there. 98 Skybox Premium Star Rubies T-Mac, serial number to 50, PSA 5 does 8,700. Patch Auto Steph Curry does 9,000. Don't get too excited. This is a Michael Jordan Hoops BAMS, but it is missing the hollow foil on the front. So this is not, well, I don't want to say it's not pack pulled, but it's not the BAMS that you're looking for. Let's just put it that way. If we right click it here, does it have the serial number on the back would be the question. It does have a serial number up there, 058 of 250. 17 bids on that card last night. Not sure really what to do with these. Missing serial number, missing hollow foil, hole punch crap. I don't know. It's confusing. There's a lot going on there. Let me know what you think about that $9,300 sale. Is that a card you want to put in your collection or not? Some people think it's, you know, they'll aver that it is more rare. This one's missing the hollow foil. All the other ones have it, so this one's more rare. Yeah, I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. 98 Metal Universe PMG Tim Duncan PSA 5. I think this might be the steal of the night, and this might be the steal of the night. The most succulent of all purchases. This is the 98 PMG Tim Duncan. There's only 4 Tim Duncan PMGs in the world. The 97 green, the 97 red, the championship, and the 98 PMG, or what people call the PMG gold. This serial number to 50, it's only a PSA 5, but damn, man, I mean, you need to start looking at the card, people. We need to start looking at the cards. 9,300 for this TD. If we sort by sale, the last BGS 9 sold for 18,000. The PSA 5 before that sold for 10.3. The PSA 5 before that sold for 10.8. This one goes for 9,300. I absolutely love that. And if people are pissed that people are paying the buy and flip game, well, sometimes it backfires. This exact card was purchased on the Fanatics Buy Now Marketplace for $10,800 about 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And then it sold last night for $1,500 less, minus, you know, Fanatics' take on that sale. And so somebody took an ass whipping on that one right there. LeBron James red retro thing from 2008 Metal Universe PMG goes 9.6. Jordan Triumvirate members only PSA 10 Pop 7 5% eye appeal sticker on this bad boy. This is a rare piece indeed. For those not familiar with the triumvirates, there is actually 8 triumvirates out there, okay? There is a Series 1 T1B. There is a Series 2 T9B. There is a luminous, there is a luminescent, and then there is an extremely rare illuminator version of these cards. But what I did not mention is that even in the Series 1 and in the Series 2, the base luminous inserts also have a members only parallel. That's what you're looking at here. The second series T9B base luminous members only parallel. If that did not blow your mind, then I don't know what will. A relatively complex little series of Michael Jordan cards. I've done a video on these trying to explain it. I even stayed away from these things for the longest time because it confused the hell out of me. This one last night, obviously, sold for the all-time record, and it wasn't close. This card sold in 2020 for $1,000 approximately. This one last night goes for $9,900, so almost 10x the all-time record. We said it was rare. That's just how rare. There's only been 32 ever graded by PSA. So 9,900 is the new all-time record for that one. The LeBron X-Fractor from 2008. This is serial number to 288. PSA 10 does 9,900. Horizontal patch auto flawless gold serial number to 10 SGA. Beautiful patch right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different little breaks on there. 9,900 for that one. We've seen these Kobe Bryant contenders. This is card number 5. 10 for the card. Authentic for the autograph. This is a $9,900 sale for that Kobe Bryant autograph. Love the look of this card. Look at this one, guys. If you guys are sleeping on Topps Pristine, shame on you. These things are gorgeous. 66 bids on this card is wild. That just should let you know that there's a lot of other people out there that appreciate a card strictly for its aesthetics. This 9.5 mixed gem does 10,200 last night. Again, serial numbered to only 25. There it is right there. There's your proof, folks. These are just really good looking cards. I really do have fond memories of opening pristine boxes way back in the day. What just happened? Okay, here we go. Booklet gold, serial number to 5 from Opulent does 10-2. How about this one? We got to talk about this. I hate to even bring it up on the screen because it is an eyesore. Yes, that is a refractor line going straight down the middle of this card. It's 2 different shades. It is real. It is legit. There were 99 bids on this. 99 bids on this card. Shout out to, I don't think I've ever said this, George Mikan, who wore jersey number 99. Also, shout out to the great one, Wayne Gretzky, who was the greatest to ever do it on the ice. 96 Legacy Row 2 has a 6.5 for surface, and we know why. It's a 9, 9.5, and a 9 everywhere else. Somebody hit the bid button and bought this thing at $10,500. Let's look it up and see what exactly is going on. Oh, I know. It's an all-time record for a card with a blatant refractor line running right through the middle of this copy. The last copy without the refractor line sold right here in 2021. No, that's the second highest price ever paid. If we go by date sold, somebody just bought a non-refractor line copy right there for $7,326. That's what your card's supposed to look like. This is what the card last night looks like, and it broke the all-time record by quite a bit. Moving along, let me know what you think about that. Kobe Bryant, Emerald, Flawless, serial number to 5, autograph does 10-8. And then I think these are the 4, George Gervin would have something to say. I would think that Duncan, Robinson, and Parker are clearly the top 3 Spurs in history. I would think that George Gervin, Artis Gilmore might have something to say about Ginobili being included. But again, Ginobili's a Hall of Famer as well. A lot of that has to do with his performance on the world stage, Olympics and FIBA and stuff like that. I guess Wembanyama and maybe Devin Vassell are going to have something to say about that in the future. Just kidding on part of that. Next to that, we got a Kevin Durant. Oh, sorry, the quad autograph from Immaculate Collection goes for $11,100. Let me know who that 4th Spur would be that you would include. And again, a lot of people are like, dude, we don't care about the Spurs. Just move on to the manga. Kevin Durant with his Slim Reaper little outfit here. This is a Pop 14. It comes from 2024 Prism Black. This one in a PSA 10 sold for $11,100. I thought I pulled it. Oh, I didn't pull it up because it sold for right on the number. This one sold for right exactly what the last 3 did. Patch Auto Flawless Curry. Rubies, Star Rubies, 1998. Latrell Sprewell, Coach Choker, sells for $12,000 and a BGS 8.5. And then we're back to the BAMs. Let's go to the Kobe BAMs. This is a PSA 9. That's a really, really high grade, guys. That is a Pop 4. Only 3 higher PSA 10s of this Kobe Bryant BAMs. These were serial number to 250. The Slam BAMs, of course, more rare. We know that. This is a $12,000 sale, and I do have it pulled up right here. This is the... I'm super excited to finally announce that the Cajun Cardboard brand is now an affiliate partner with Ship My Cards. Ship My Cards has deep roots in the sports card hobby and a comprehensive list of services from shipping and storage to grading, consignment, private sales, escrow services, and even the exclusive premium white glove delivery service for your highest of the high-end cards. When you check out on shipmycards.com, make sure to use the promo code Cajun123. Second highest sale of this card ever. The highest sale of this card was, believe it or not, the exact same card less than a month ago on Fanatics Buy Now. So another example of someone either changing their minds or buying it on Buy Now and then not paying for it. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, this was not an example of nefarious activity where somebody would purchase it on Fanatics Buy Now, not pay for it. That shows up as a comp in Card Ladder. Then they somehow decide to list the card and sell it for $12,000, probably on the back of this comp right here for $12,865. I don't know. That's something to discuss. That's something to always look at and always be careful when you're buying it. This card in July was a $9,000 card, and it looks like that was on alt. Please tell me that's not the same card. Oh, it's the exact same card, of course. Okay, so this card has sold 3 times in this year. It is cert number 692. It sold on alt for 9, then it sold on Fanatics Buy Now for allegedly 12,865, and then it sold last night for 12. Somebody in the comments, please let me know, what am I seeing here? What is happening? You guys can kind of chime in. I know you guys like to comment on that stuff. Victor Wembanyama green pulsar, really ugly parallel in my opinion, but it's serial number 25 and it's Victor and it's PSA 10, so it's going to sell for a bazillion. This Pop 13 does 13,200. More than half of those are gems, so congrats to the quality control on Panini on the way out. Skybox Tim Duncan Molten Metal Fusion Titanium. This is probably mislabeled. It should say Fusion Titanium, but we know it is because it's serial number to 40. As you can see up here in the top left, it's actually laser cut into the card. This is 55 bids last night. Shout out to Roy Hibbert, Pacers legend, and Andy Albert and the great folks up at Indy B-Ball Card Exchange. I know they know that Roy Hibbert was jersey number 55, so shout out to those folks who are doing it as good as anybody in the local card shop business. And they're not really local. They're big time now. Andy's big time. 13,200 for this Pop 1, 4 graded higher. That Tim Duncan card sold last night for more than any Tim Duncan Molten Metal Fusion has ever sold for, regardless of grade. And by the way, it was a PSA 5. So this PSA 5 outsold the last BGS 8, which sold this year for 12,600. So that card got some respect, unlike the PMG Gold 98 PSA 5 that we saw sell earlier for what I thought was too low of a price. 2007 Finest X-Fractor Kobe, those were serial numbered to 15. Holy crap. This card does $13,800. A PMG Red Elajuan PSA 5. Now, PSA 5 for the red PMGs is about the median grade. Maybe 5.5, 6 would be your median grade. So a PSA 5 is not wild like it is on some of these other 90s inserts. It's not wildly, ridiculously low. This is a Pop 3, non-higher. The PMG Elajuan does 13,800. And I'm going to show you proof in 5 minutes why set collecting is not only alive and well, it is thriving. It is illogically thriving, and I'm about to show you why. This is one of the greatest centers to ever play the sport of basketball. Anybody and everybody would agree he is a top 20 player of all time. I'm not getting into it. You might even have him in your top 10. People do. He is certainly a top 5 center of all time, and that's really saying something. This card's a little beat up, but it's a PSA 5. It sets the all-time record, so let's just start there. This is the highest price ever paid for this card. That is an all-time record. But what I wanted to show you is, I'm going to jump forward real quick. How about Derek Coleman selling for more? Derek Coleman is a fraction of the player, great player, but a fraction of the player that Hakeem Olajuwon was. Derek Coleman got a little heavy in his later years, didn't quite have the career that Olajuwon did. I think most would agree. The Derek Coleman sells for $15,000, which of course is an all-time record for the Derek Coleman red PMG, which I do have pulled up right here. Not only is it a record, it is about almost 5 times the all-time highest price ever paid. Why is that? Well, it's because a bunch of rich-ass set collectors, and you know who you are if you're watching this, and you know who they are, even if you're not one of them. PSA 7 with an NBA gold sticker. I think we can safely say this is the greatest Derek Coleman red PMG in the world, and if you're a set collector and you want to have the best, and there's only 4 or 5 sets out there, complete sets, you want to have the best complete red PMG set, this is the kind of stuff you got to do to maintain that #1 ranking in the PSA set registry. You pay for the best one. You pay for the best. There's only 2 PSA 7s. Now somebody's picked up one of them. It's got an NBA gold sticker. That's the best of them. Let's go back because I did skip a really important Jordan card. The only serial numbered Flair Showcase Michael Jordan card. All of the other serial numbers are legacy collections. This is not the legacy collection. This is the base, and it's the row 097, serial number to 250. It's a BGS 9.5, and it sold with a true gem copy, by the way, because it's got a 10 for surface. Sold for $14,400 last night. Is that good? Well, let me tell you, that is not only good, that is the all-time record, outdoing the prior highest ever paid, which was in October of this year when it sold on alt. Please tell me that's not the same cert number. 9469. 87293. Okay, so different card. At least we got that going for us. Okay, so good sale right there. LeBron Essential Credentials rookie serial number to 102, 8.5 does 15. Let's look up this Dennis Rodman. Again, never took a bad picture. Always looks fantastic in all of his sports cards, like he's doing something wild and outrageous. This 97 Essential Credentials Rodman serial number to 76 PSA 8. That's a high grade for that. There's only one graded higher. Does 15,600. I do have him pulled up. There it is right there. It is not the highest price ever paid. It's the second highest price ever paid. And if we go by date sold, that's not it. This is it right here. This is a BGS 7. Okay, so that's the second highest Rodman ever paid, regardless of grade. Orange Refractor Kobe with LeBron Garnett from 2008 Chrome. This is serial number to 499. It sold for 16,200. This is a card that ran really hot during that COVID bubble. Check it out. What do we see here? This is the graph that I keep telling you. It's almost like a smirk right now, but we're trying to complete a complete smile. Right? I call it a smiley face graph because we've got one corner of the smile here. If you're looking at a face, we're trying to get back to the other corner of the smile here. Right now, it's just a smirk. This is a really good sale. Check this sale out, guys. It sold last night for $16,200. Look at over the last 2 years. This is a card that's up 132.43% over the last 2 years. There's only 62 of them in PSA 10. Steph Curry rookie PSA 9 does 16.2. Michael Jordan significance autograph gold serial number to 10 BGS 9 does 16.8. We got another one. Wow, we just saw this card sell. I think it was last week we saw this card go up head to head against the Steph Curry, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the 2012 Kobe Bryant PSA 10 Silver Prism. It sold last night for $16,800. I've got it right here. That is a Pop 29 card. Guys, you're looking at the highest price ever paid for this card, and that is really saying something in the Kobe Bryant market. You guys know that. This smile was completed, although it took years to complete. Check it out. From 2021, when it was 15, it came all the way here, and we got a big smiley face right here on your screen. But this one sets the bar even higher. $16,800 for this sale last night in an old PSA label. Flawless second year Shai Gilgeous-Alexander patch autograph serial number to 25 does 16.8. LeBron X-Fractor PSA 8 rookie from Topps Chrome serial number to 220 arbitrarily does 17.4. Essential Credentials Barkley Authentic. Do y'all like the green in the background, or do y'all like the pink and maroon? I like the green. I think the greens look great. And remember, all these cards, there's 80 in the set, and so their Essential Credentials Future and their Essential Credentials Now add up to 81. For some folks, the green Essential Credentials Now is very rare, like Jordan, like Barkley. And then for some folks, the Essential Credentials Future is actually very rare, depending on where they fall in the base set checklist. This Barkley does 17.4. Let's look at the other Kobe. We saw the orange set an all-time record. What about the Kobe X-Fractor? How is that card doing? Where did we go? Here we go, right there. There it is. Serial number to Pop 45, sorry. This one is not going to complete the smile anytime soon because somebody paid $40,000 for this card. But this sale last night of 18.6 is still a really, really good sale. This card's moving in one hell of a direction. Up almost 3x. Guys, up almost 3x over the last 2 years. This is a card people were scooping for $6,000. Now it's selling for $18,000. That is 3x just about. Here we go. We got a Molten Metal Fusion Titanium Garnett BGS 9. We saw the Duncan sale earlier, set an all-time record. This is the $18,600 sale. I'm super excited to announce that BCW is an affiliate partner of the Cajun Cardboard brand. When you check out at BCW, use the promo code Cajun to receive 10% off of your order. Of the Garnett, there it is right there. It is the second highest price ever paid for this card. The highest ever is actually in this very same auction. Actually, I should hit this because this is the highest BGS 9 sale ever, right? There's the card. That's the card that sold last night. We're about to get to a PSA 8 sale for even more. And so that's the answer to your question. What's more valuable, the BGS 9 or the PSA 8? Well, last night it was the PSA 8 that won this battle. The BGS 9 is a Pop 9, none higher. And the PSA 8, let me just scroll to it, is right here, and it sold. It's a pop 4, just one higher, but it sold for a few $1,000 more. Just to keep that, let's just go ahead and pre-ring the bell. So there you go. 2 Garnett molten metal fusion titaniums in 2 different grades from 2 different grading companies, both high grade, both break all-time records. Wembanyama 2023 Kaboom. This is, I believe, is rookie Kaboom. Yeah, PSA 8 does 18.6. Kobe Legacy Collection from 1998 does 19.8. And then let's look up this Nikola Jokic 2015 Select Gold Die Cut PSA 9. This serial numbered out of 10, pop 1, only 2 higher, did $21,000 last night. Here it is right there. Man, this is before Jokic started lifting weights and got ripped and shredded. Just kidding. 21,000 is double the all-time record, which was actually a BGS 9.5 copy that sold in 2023 for $10,492. This one last night doubles it up and does $21,000. So brand new all-time record for that gold prism die cut Luka Doncic. Autographed Jordan from 2003 SP Signature Edition, BGS 9 does 21. Steph Curry, Topps Chrome Refractor SGC 9 does 23.4. And here we are on the top row as promised, and we've got some really interesting stuff with it we've got to look at on this row. We've got the Kaboom cartoon lovers, ultra modern stuff. Well, not really, just modern. Then we've got the 90s stuff that old people like me like. Then we've got the King Snake Victor Wembanyama that some of you naughty folks like right here in the middle from 2023 Prism. Let's start with the best. Let's start with the 92 Stadium Club Beam Team. But this is a Shaquille O'Neal rookie card, but not just a rookie card. It is the members only rookie card. And it sold last night, guys, for $25,200. I owned this card. I know for a fact I sold this card really well for like $10,000 back somewhere in here, somewhere in this area. I don't know where it was. I don't know what. Oh, I might have sold it privately or something like that. I don't know. But I know for a fact I sold mine for right at $10,000, somewhere around there. It must have been a private sale. This is where it sold last night. That's an all-time record. That is a kick-ass run that this card's on. It is not only way higher than the all-time high before this, which was low 20s, but over the last 2 years, you're looking at a card that is up 283%. This is a card, if you could find one, Pop 61, you could have scooped up for $6, $65, $7, something like that. Now it's selling for $25,000, or at least it did last night. This card just over the last year, this is crazy. Just over the last year is up to 12. Over the last 6 months, the card just went 12, 20, 25. So I'd be cautious on a card that doubles in that short amount of time, considering that Shaq hasn't gotten any rebounds, blocked any shots, or dunked any basketballs in the last 15 years, or 10 years at least. So interesting stuff there. This 1992 Beam Team members only new all-time record for the Shaq right there. What about the King Snake himself, Victor Wembanyama? Here we go. PSA 10. This card sold for $27,000. $27,000. The likelihood of Victor Wembanyama being as good a basketball player as Shaquille O'Neal when it's all said and done is not good. Yes, I know he's talented. Yes, we've never seen anything like him. Yes, he's the ultra prospect. Yes. That's all that thing, all that stuff. But he's got to stay healthy. He's got to play 15 years. He's got to do a lot of stuff to replicate what Shaq did, including a buku titles, right? I guess 4 rings, right? That's a lot of stuff that Victor's got to do. And is a King Snake Prism really a better card than a 92 Beam Team members only Shaquille after all these years? I don't really know. You guys can argue about that all you want to. This card's been graded 51 times. There's 30 PSA 10s of this card. It sold last night for 27. Here's what the card has done. It's been pretty steady. 30, 28, 27.6, 28, 25, 27.6, 27. So relatively steady on your King Snake. But for a card with such a low pop, that sure seems like a lot of sales. Makes me think that not everybody out there is collecting Victor Wembanyama. It makes me think that some people perhaps, just possibly, might be investing in Victor Wembanyama and trying to turn it around, although nobody's been able to turn it into a profit for quite some time. Just in the year 2025, guys, this card has sold 13 times, and there's only 30 in the world. I don't like that. That makes me think it's hot potato. Let's see where the thing ends up. It is a good looking card, I will admit it. King Snake is a pretty good looking parallel pattern in the background. It looks really cool on this card. And then the big card of the night is not only did it win the auction, but it quadrupled up the King Snake himself. This Kobe Bryant 2016 Panini Excalibur Kaboom PSA 10 is a really good looking Kaboom card. Now, it looks to me like it's got some surface issues right here in the middle. But again, I'm not going to sit here and pick apart people's cards that they just paid money for, especially when it's a 2D image and I don't know anything about the card. Maybe those specs are supposed to be there. Let's click it. This is what you can do. What are these things in the middle? What is this? That looks to me to be missing foil. That makes me think it's not a PSA 10 or it shouldn't be a PSA 10. Is PSA 10 going to grab this card and take it back and say, whoops, this card doesn't deserve PSA 10? It's happened to me. I don't know if they're going to do that, but this is a Pop 3. This is when Kabooms actually were rare in 2016. I'll show you and I'll prove it. This is obviously not only an all-time record, it sold more than the entire set of Kabooms sold for in 2022 on Golden, when the whole set of 25 Kabooms sold for $18,000. So again, I don't even know what to say about this. You guys can make your own opinions on this. This card has sold on alt in a PSA 9 for $14. Is that a good margin from $14.4 to $108 for a PSA 10? It is Pop 3. It is rare. But check it out. 3 10s. It's only been graded by PSA and BGS, 37 times, 39 times total. For some reason, somebody graded it with CGC and SGC. I don't know. There's lunatics everywhere. The PSA 10 is a Pop 3, 15% gem rate. Grades pretty well with BGS. Guys, 108 seems like a lot of money to pay for a Kobe Bryant Kaboom, especially when you look at this lineup of cards, especially when you consider that there might be missing foil, especially when you look at the cards that it outsold. But not the strongest lineup. I mean, again, some obviously great cards. I mean, these are all cards that, a lot of these cards call to me. The PMGs, the Shaq Beam Team. I mean, the Legacy Collection. Kobe in here, right here in front of us. The Jordan Rose 0, 97, BGS 9.5. The Jokic freaking Select Gold. All of these are great cards. I just don't know that the Kobe Kaboom should be selling for 5 times the Jokic Gold rookie PSA 9. That seems strong. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old man. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go through our top 10 again, because this ain't about me. This is about you guys and what you guys want to see. The Kobe Excalibur Pop 3 Kaboom does $108,000. That's the second ever Kaboom 100,000 or more sale that wasn't gold or green or a color, right? Just regular Kaboom. That's the second one. The other one was a Kobe Bryant Kaboom Black Label that sold for over $100,000. So the second one ever right here. Hopefully that's not a trend. That seems a bit extreme to me. Kobe Kaboom, Victor Wembanyama King Snake, the Beam Team Shaquille. We got Steph. We got Jordan. We got one of the Fusion Titanium Garnets. We've got Jokic, Kobe, Wembanyama, and then we've got the other Kevin Garnett Molten Metal Fusion Titanium, who had 2 Kevin Garnett cards in the top 10 on last night's Fanatics Weekly Auction number 203 on their bingo card. I know I did not, and that's why you got to watch these videos. You never know what you're going to see. Good luck bidding in next week's, and remember, these weekly auctions always end Sunday evening. If you don't know that by now, shame on you, but set your calendar, set something in your phone to remind you, hey, let's get in here, let's get our hands dirty, let's check on this Fanatics Weekly Auction, see what's up at auction, because maybe there's a card in there that you've been looking for that you need to put in your PC. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Don't forget, you can support the channel by submitting your cards for sale. It's real easy to create a submission. If you need any help with it, just message me on Instagram. I'm easy to find, Cajun_Cardboard. When you submit your cards to Fanatics, even if you're just going to vault the cards, like I do, I keep my whole collection in here. You guys know that if you watch the channel. Just use the promo code Cajun. It's all capital letters, CAJUN. When you plug it into your submission, when you ship those cards and you put that little submission sheet in the box and they see Cajun on there, a little green check mark is going to come up on your screen so you know that it's under the Cajun umbrella. It doesn't cost you any money. Unfortunately, it doesn't make you any extra money either. It's just you guys supporting the channel out of the kindness of your own heart, and it lets me keep doing what I'm doing, which is creating the most consistent content in the basketball card hobby. Enjoy this video. Don't forget, tomorrow night, you're going to get your Jordan record collection video every Tuesday night, at least for the time being. We're going to look at the Michael Jordan cards that sold in this exact auction for less than $2,000 that broke all-time highs. So a little niche there for us blue-collar Michael Jordan collectors. I shouldn't say us. I'm probably a white collar Michael Jordan collector, but I love the blue collar stuff too. So I'm going to hit record and talk about it because a lot of people love to swim in those Michael Jordan $2,000, $1,800 in that world. You can do a lot of damage and have a hell of a lot of fun collecting Jordan cards from the 90s in that price range. And so we're going to talk about it tomorrow night, every Tuesday night. Don't forget about that, the Jordan Records collection. Enjoy the video, guys. Check out one of these 2 videos on this end screen. Have a great week in and out of the hobby. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.